Um, First and foremost, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakah Kradash, from the prophets in Babylon out of the Waco, Texas camp, affiliated with the branch of prophets in Babylon, Tampa Bay, Florida. My name is Athiat. I'd like to give a special double honors to the elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone. Those fine, sincere brothers who teach well and who rule well and are great examples to us brothers out here. And peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Lesson for today, we have to be selfish in our walk. And Lord willing, I hope and pray that this will be edifying. And I was inspired to do this video because it was a brother that I was listening to earlier, and he was saying that we really have to be selfish in this walk because at the end of the day, it was Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai that chose you to be on that path to do to put on the acts of righteousness. You know, a lot of these people that we deal with on a day in day out basis, whether it's family, it could be the women that you're dealing with, or what have you, they're not on that path. I remember the beloved brother Malcolm, Elder Malcolm, when I first started learning this. I remember him saying something that really stuck with me, still has. That you know, your woman, don't be surprised if your woman don't be on that, be on that chariot with you, you know, and that's a grand possibility. So those things can happen. So the women that you're dealing with, they may not be on that chariot. It was Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai who gave you the spirit to do this work. So we have to always keep that in mind. So without further ado, I'm gonna go into some scriptures, and Lord willing, I hope and pray that this will be edifying. First Peter chapter 1 and verse 13. Wherefore, gird up the loins of your mind, be sober, hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach. Yeah, so we should be, sober in mind, having this truth and knowledge on us, constantly, always, um, constantly reflecting on Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, and, you know, um, hoping for that mercy, you know, that Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, is going to give, and by, us going out and doing the work, doing the things that we're commanded to do, like Yahweh Shai say, if you love me, feed my sheep. So, we have to constantly edify, you know, the elect, because at the end of the day, the elect is who are going to receive and obtain this knowledge, and that's who Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is dealing with. And so a lot of times, we have to always keep that in mind. So we got to be selfish about that. There's times when um, your woman may want you to do something for her, or do, get with her, whatever, and you may have to go to camp. So what's more important, going to camp or trying to make sure she's good? No, first and foremost, camp. It's about camp. Going there. Being amongst the brethren. You know, being uplifted in the spirit, because the spirit is with, is there. Because the scriptures tell you where there's two among you, know, two or more with you, I'm with thee. So Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is amongst the brotherhood. When we're speaking in the names of Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai, man. So that's more important. So that's we have to, that's a form to, we have to be selfish, because Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai gave us this. He didn't give it to the people that we're dealing with, what have you. So we have to always keep that in mind. I'm thinking of another scripture here. Bear with me. Acts 14 and 22. Confirming the souls of the disciples and exhorting them to continue in the faith, and that we must through much tribulation enter into the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. Yeah, so we're gonna deal with a lot of tribulation, but we got to continue on in the faith, because you know we can see, the Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai has given us the foresight for the things to come ahead, which is the kingdom. And that's what our focus should be upon. Not upon these cardinality things, these things that are cardinal, because at the end of the day, this is the future for a lot of these people that we're dealing with. Second Ezra chapter 9 and verse 22. Let the multitude perish then, which was born in vain, and let my grape be kept, and my plant, for with great labor have I made it perfect. Yeah. So basically, the scripture is telling you that there were some who were born to die. You know, so you want to keep that in mind, because they weren't, those ones weren't given this truth and knowledge. But you were. So all the more reason to be selfish. Have that selfish mentality, because at the end of the day, we're going to have to risk it all anyway. All these things that we have been given, they got to go out the door, because once everything turns up, and this devil, he's going to turn things up. You can believe that. Going into 2025, the inauguration is coming up in January 20th. If even if he gets inaugurated, because something could jump out before he gets inaugurated, to where Trump can't be, inaugurated president. So we'll have to see how Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai plays this out, because at the end of the day, he is the main director of how this movie plays out. And so we have to always keep in mind to seek first the kingdom. You know, um, let me get that right quick. Matthew chapter 6, verse 33. But seek ye first the kingdom of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. Yeah, so no matter what, that's going on around us. You know, there may be times when we might have to cut off people, you know, or people may cut off from us. If that's what it is, then so be it, you know, because that's the will of the Heavenly Father for it to happen. Let it be. And our main focus is to seek first the kingdom, you know, because at the end of the day, Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shai is going to add to whatever we need, you know. Philippians chapter 2 and verse 12. Wherefore, my beloved, as ye have always obeyed, not as in my presence only, but now much more in my absence, work out your own salvation with fear and trembling. Yeah. So, we have to work out our own salvation with fear and trembling, you know. So that means that we have to be selfish about this path that we're on, just stay on it. There's things that, things and people we may have to let go in order to stay focused on this path, Um, so something to always keep in mind. So, Lord willing, I hope and pray that this was an edifying lesson to you, brothers and you few sisters. And once again, I'd like to give all praises and honor and glory that's definitely due to Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shah Bahashim Wakak Radash. Special double honors to the elders and apostles on down at Great Millstone. And peace and salutations to the elect of the nation of Israel. Until the next time, Lord willing, I'll say Shalom.